Hey folks, Machinery Pete here. I'm in Champaign, Illinois. Now, most farm equipment dealerships you travel around the country don't look like just a straight office building, but we got something really interesting to show you here. The good folks at AHW LLC here in Champaign, they've invested in a solution center that they have separate from their 13 dealerships. So we're in a very nice office building here in Champaign, and here we are going right into ground zero of the solution center. Here we are, and here is Justin Blanchette, Vice President of Integrated Solutions for AHW. And Justin, this is not like most farm equipment dealerships that I walk in.
Certainly not.
Well, this is really cool what you guys have here. Why don't you just tell us about your Solution Center?
Sure. So the AHW Solution Center came to be in 2013, and it's a way for us to support our customers' technology enablement efforts, making them successful in utilization of technology. And there's nothing more focal in agriculture today than technology itself. We're here to take away some of that intimidation that comes on with using it, as well as refining folks when they get in the seat of the cab for the first time in 10 months to do that task, refamiliarizing them with what's all going on.
So how many folks do we have here at the office in Champaign?
Yep, so we have 7 full-time individuals, not counting myself, 5 of which handle phone support calls. They're dedicated to the phone support calls. We also have our JD Link administrator here that manages all of the JD Link terminals or the telematic abilities of our machines.
Okay.
And then Brant, the supervisor that oversees and jumps right in when the phone's ringing and those things also.
So obviously quite an investment for the company to 3 years ago to make this center and to hire the people and the training, and so it's a long-term vision, it seems to me like.
Certainly. And it's something that we've developed exclusively for AHW customers, and one of those perks, if you will, for buying and having your service and such performed by AHW. This is a complimentary piece.
Value of the local dealer providing this service is fantastic. So, Ken or Justin, now you sell like a annual service type package?
Correct. A support agreement is what's required to have access to the Solution Center. You can pay per call, but typically folks utilize a support agreement that gives their entire operation or organization access to us.
Okay.
So it's organizationally based, not machine based or something.
And I understand the folks, your customers who are using this service, your Solution Center, have really latched onto it. Your renewal rate is, it sounds like, through the roof from what you're telling me?
Yeah, it's tremendous. When we do renewals in January, we have very few that don't extend or continue, and typically it's due to retirement or exiting farming is the only use or only reason that we'll have an occasional non-renewal.
What kind of feedback do you get from your farmer customers about the AHW Solution Center always being here and being there for them? What do they tell you?
Yeah, that's the gratifying part of it all, and why we get up every morning and do what we do. Very rewarding to hear the compliments, and the folks that when they're in a pinch know that we're there for them and get them out of those sticky situations, if you will. I'm
also intrigued, on your website I thought you did a very good job explaining the Solution Center. One of the offshoots of it is that your techs out in the field working the problems with your customers, not being tied to answer the phone when they're one-on-one with the customer.
Certainly, it's made us a lot more efficient when our technicians are out with customers. They're dedicated to those customers, not managing other relationships or issues. The other efficiency enhancer is all of the calls that come in. We capture all of the case content, the problem, the potential resolution. In the event that we are unable to resolve an issue, we pass that information along to our field staff. They show up on the farm with the background or preliminary diagnostics and able to pick up right where we left off, so they don't go through that same 20 to 30 minutes of diagnostics that we've already performed. A lot of times already having the correct part in hand, if you will, to address the problem.
And your efficiency is even to the level of when folks call in, you know that, hey, this is one of our folks calling in, and so you don't have to dig for all the other serial number stuff, and you're just getting right to it.
Certainly. Folks that have a support agreement, when we establish that, we gather contact credentials and such so that when they call in, we're able to know what organization is calling in, some background details, what machines they have, those serial numbers, and really able to provide a "Good morning, John, what can I do for you?" as opposed to "Who is this? Where are you from?" and minimize the amount of time on the phone.
Right. Well, folks, AHW right here on the cutting edge of helping you be more efficient and with your farm operation. And thanks for sharing what you guys are doing here, Justin. I'm fascinated. I think it's super smart, long-term thinking, and I can see why your customers love it.
Well, thank you.